Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to this live stream. And yeah, it's been a while. Hey, it's been a while indeed. Only got a couple of days left on this PlayStation Plus subscription. Then I'm pretty much just heading on over to both PC and Xbox.
Whoa!
Gonna make these far deliveries. But yeah, I've actually recently attended a United Pentecostal Church at a national service, like for the full service, and I don't think I'm going to be going back to a UPCI church anytime soon. And that's because the church has actually scared me, and I mean scared me away. How did they scare me away? Well, when I initially went for the first hour, which was their Bible study, which is more or less just their sermon. Oh, the sermon is good, I'll give them that. But the part that actually scared me is when they actually started to be showing that they're those Pentecostals. For those that are asking, what do I mean by those Pentecostals? Those that basically throw their hands up in the air, the ones that dance, the ones that clap, the ones that just make any sort of noise, and just claim it's for the Lord, when in reality it isn't. They pretty much twisted and perverted scripture just that way they can make it say whatever they wanted it to. But, yeah. I saw people rolling around on the floor. I actually saw people dancing. And for the love of God, I was praying to get me out of there. This was the first time I've ever walked out mid-service because I was scared. Normally I walk out at about the 3/4 mark of the service, but no, at this time I walked out halfway into service. And I actually thought about becoming a pastor in the UPCI until now. It's like no. They even had a white guy with a stereotypical black southern preacher voice. I'm not gonna get all detailed into the voice, but it says, "Brothers and sisters in Christ, if you believe in that power of God, and the healing powers, put money in this basket, don't believe the lies of Satan, because Satan wants us to go to hell, all those type. I easily, yeah, I'm not gonna be going towards that church anytime soon. I'll stick with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'll stick with the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, and I'll also stick with actually the churches that I would rather attend. I would rather attend an Assemblies of God service that at least they themselves believe in tongues and they themselves aren't as crazy as the United Pentecostals Church International. I don't mind seeing people down on their knees, especially if they feel the spirit and all. But if they're just dancing around, clapping, etc., I'm like, no. The Bible does say I make a noise for the Lord, but that wasn't even a joyful. A joyful noise is like singing to a hymn and whatnot. Like example, what a beautiful name it is. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ. What a powerful name it is. What a powerful name it is. But yeah. The churches I would rather attend than the UPCI is the Assemblies of God, Lutheran Church, Missouri Synod, Evangelical Lutheran Church of America, Presbyterian Church USA, Converge Baptist, Roman Catholic, and that's as much as I can honestly remember. Or Vineyard as well. Well, the churches I've actually experienced. This upcoming Sunday, I do plan on attending 8:30 service at the ELCA Church and 10:30 service at the Presbyterian Church USA. But yeah, never gonna be going back to the United Pentecostal Church International. It's like my theology does tactically compose of what they believe, but I'm like, no. I would rather attend a Lutheran church and believe what they believe than with the Assemblies of God. But yeah. You know, maybe after my credit card bills are paid off, I might actually go back and try to become a oh, I do apologize. It is not coming to my mind. Where they'll try to become a minister in the Assemblies of God. Eventually. I just have to find a way to leave the Lutheran Church of Missouri Synod. That honestly don't see myself attending a church like that unless it's back home. Back home on the Iron Range. Even though I live now in even though I now live in northwestern or central Minnesota, I don't really know where my county is really located. Because when I look up maps for the state of Minnesota, the county I now live in somehow falls under both. But yeah. Yeah. There's been a lot that I've actually been thinking about.
Hello, Mr. Dawson? No, I won't tell him you're working late here tonight. Because I'm not sure helping you philander is really within the purview of my job.
This chick's phone call's awesome.
No, Mr. Dawson, I suppose finding another job would not be terribly easy. Okay, don't forget your golf outing this weekend. Dick.
That phone call was awesome. I love these characters' phone calls. It's actually hilarious. But yeah, I don't know why I'd be wanting to go back to the Assemblies of God after what I experienced, but then again, I have apologized to them. But of course, my wife would have to be involved. But I do have resentment toward pastors of the churches. But I really don't know anymore, man. I really don't. Because I just see myself as a Christian and nothing more than a Christian. Even though I'm a member of multiple churches. Although, I'm thinking about leaving the Lutheran Church very soon. Like I already mentioned, I don't really attend that church anymore. Just don't know how to leave, like, officially. Part of me does wish that there was a church. I honestly wish I could commit to one church, though. But my dumbass likes to be a church whore. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have a tow truck.
Everything good?
Well, may as well try this.
All right, so check it out. Right here on the screen, you got 3 cars to choose from. I got a few angles I play when I'm looking for these things. I try to make sure they've got something special about them, you know? Cool previous owner, used in a movie, you know, the kind of thing that makes it unique. And makes Yusuf want to pay top dollar. Once you pick one, we'll come up with a plan. You do your thing, boom, boom, you bring it back here to HQ. Then it's up to you. Sell it to Yusuf, break it down for parts. Hey, maybe every now and then you'll just keep it, right? We just pay to change the VIN and make it legit. Now, setting up robberies ain't cheap, but I guess you already know that, right? Well, anyway, the first one's on me. See, I want our partnership starting out with good vibes only, hey! And by partnership, I mean you're completely in charge at all times, and please don't kill me. All right, no time like the present. Let's pick one and get started.
Yeah, I'd like to
Okay,
get
nice
that one.
pick, boss. Nice car. Now, here's how we're gonna get it. This may come as a surprise to you, but you aren't the only close personal friend I got in organized crime. Your boy Jamal's connected. You ever hear of King Tiny? He was a major player in the Ballers. OG and everything. Anyway, he got out and now he does a whole podcast about the life. Got like 20 million followers on Snapmatic, man. Legit. Now, I met him at a house party up in Vinewood one time, and we just clicked, you know? I let him use my yacht and my penthouse and all my cars and my credit cards and everything. Brother from another mother shit, you know? Anyway, the cops pull him in all the time. They got him in Mission Row Station right now, facing some pretty big charges. Now, he says if we break him out, he'll tip us off for a car. And not just any car, man. This is like the personal, pimped-out car of one of the biggest gangsters in Los Santos. Yusuf will love this shit. So, let's scope out the station and see what we can do, right? What's up? So, this job is gonna get a little sweaty. If we want that car, we're gonna have to bust my boy King Tiny out of this police station. It's gonna be tough, seriously. So we'll need a bunch of intel so we don't end up in there with him. He's a bit of an escape artist and the guards hate him, bro. If any of them get shot, they're gonna take him out in like 2 seconds. And I, for one, don't want to shoot up a police station just to get a cop. So we'll need to do this non-lethally. Got it? That means no guns.
Hey, what's going on? I take it this isn't purely a social call. Of course not. You're in trouble and you need my help. No problem.
Nice. So that's the chopper we need to get up there. Anything else and we'll never make it onto the roof without them calling all the fucking backup on our ass.
You know what? I bet the actual artist doesn't even do his own shit.
Sorry, I just saw the comments, but hey Charlie. Yeah, my mic's on and it's going. It's going.
Okay, that's everything. Fuck yeah! Let's plan a little jailbreak, man. Come back to the yard and I'll run you through everything.
Oh, just gotta lose these cops now. Yeah, I've been playing this game ever since it came out when we were still in high school. I believe that we were sophomores when this game came out. Yeah, you can share this on Twitter. I pretty much share my stream on Twitter every now and then, but I only get like a couple of people watching my stream. But yeah. Yeah, but lately I've been doing live streams from my Twitch and to Facebook for about a couple of games. One game I'm still trying to figure out how to live stream is American Truck Simulator, because I just can't seem to get that game to live stream correctly without showing the Twitch, not Twitch, but Steam screen. Yeah. I wonder why as well. Because I do use two streaming services, well, to live stream. The majority of the one I use is OBS Studio.
Later.
And I just recently found out about Restream.io. Found out that from a YouTuber. Because I've been wanting to multi-live stream, but I found out
Okay, I gotta admit, I didn't know how we were gonna be able to pull off a jailbreak. But after scoping out Mission Row, I got my arms around this shit, you know what I mean? We got this. So let's get everything ready. We need to get you kitted out and the guards kitted down. And the most important thing is to make sure you have a getaway car stashed nearby, so y'all can get out of there once you're, out of there.
I could be the next ninja. That's funny. Hell, I don't even know if Hunter even has that video still up of where all of us at school are just getting wrecked, and of where Tony had me get wrecked with a textbook to where I just fall on the ground. I've been trying to search all over YouTube for that video, and I just can't find it anymore. Alright, hopefully you and him still talk, because I haven't talked to Hunter since hell we graduated. I'm not even sure if he's still even active on YouTube anymore. Yeah. Alright. Because, yeah, after we graduated high school, I've actually been thinking about a lot about I've actually been thinking about a lot of our classmates from the time that we first started in early fives with Miss Dukovich's class to the time we all graduated. Kind of missing the whole group though, but yeah. The main one I seem to keep in contact though pretty regularly is Dylan. And we all know the Dylan that I'm talking about because I'm not saying his last name.
You aren't supposed to
This
be
is
down
not
here.
a public area!
But yeah, I do want to thank you for texting Hunter about that because that's one of the videos I kind of want to show my wife.
Get me a fucking ambulance!
But yeah, she actually has seen that banana and Sprite video. Even I still can't believe I did that along with the cinnamon challenge. But yeah, Gingy, he's surprisingly a better dude though, even though he's actually changed a lot since school.
Taken down? Well, once you do, find the shipment schedule so we can locate the rest of their equipment.
Yeah, I was epic. But at least more epic because I can still handle all the heat and hot foods. Especially for when we first had me try the dry pot of the Carolina Reaper during study hour in the Commons. Afterwards, my heat tolerance has refused to die down.
Okay, we got the locations of the other shipments all blipped up for you.
You know,
Take
as I
down
can
as
get
many
my
as you
credit
can.
cards paid off, I'm going to be buying a lot more spicy snacks. Well, the crazy challenges I do plan on doing though is redoing some of the spicy challenges or doing spicy challenges the very first time that I haven't done before. And I have neglected to keep up to date on the whole spicy challenges, spicy foods and whatnot. It's because I haven't been able to pay for them or afford them lately. But the one thing I can say about credit cards though, they're a blessing and a curse at the very same time. Just gotta be fiscally responsible enough to have a credit card and not just think it's free money. It is not free money. Well, after spending what I needed to be spent, I have close to $700 in credit card debt, mostly because, well, the first 300 or so of that is for my Xbox Series S, along with a yearly subscription, and a couple of other things as well, along with, because I did recently go to a school auction, only paid like $2.88 after taxes to get a desk that I could use as a proper workstation, but I had to pay the helpers to move it from the school to my truck, about 125 bucks. I'm like, perfect. Then I pretty much had to spend some money getting a tow, not a tow, but a jump start. So that's 150 bucks right there. I'm waiting for my insurance company to reimburse me. But tomorrow I'm going to be calling them to see if they're reimbursing me with a check or if they're going to be reimbursing me with a direct deposit, because the direct deposit that they may have on file ain't good, because I no longer have them on bank accounts. Yeah, I still have a job. I still work as a call center rep. I was still trying to master the art of coding and programming, just so that way I can actually get a job in that field. Yeah, I remember when I worked at Target, but I ended up doing one thing that I kind of regret doing, and that would be pretty much getting myself accidentally blacklisted from the company for how I treated a customer. And yeah, at the same time, I was also taking days off every so often because I did not like my job as a cart attendant. I really didn't. At the same time, they wouldn't accommodate me. So, yeah, January 2nd of 2015 was my final day at Target. And what I did do, well, as we both know, one of the jobs was bathroom duty, and I tried to barricade myself in to the women's bathroom as I was cleaning it, along with that posted sign, but apparently that was a no-no, and I kind of went off on a customer by saying, "Can't you read? It says bathroom closed for cleaning." About half an hour later, um, let's just say the female boss's name is J, like initial J. So Jay called me into the office along with HR, and let's say let's call it HR initial A. So A and J talked to me in the office, and I'm like, okay. I actually really did not care back then because I already had enough on my plate, and we were low on carts, especially after doing that. I pretty much multiple times throughout my shift, I would turn off my walkie, and I would pretty much just ignore whatever they wanted me to do, just so that way we can get some more carts inside. I may have been fast at what I did, but frequent interruptions, that I am not fast at. Just like I'm also blacklisted from employment from Walmart. All because it was mostly due to my final 2 weeks. I was working 2 jobs during my final 2 weeks at Walmart, and for some reason they no big deal. Yeah, no big deal indeed, but yeah. During my final 2 weeks at Walmart, I was working 2 separate jobs. One was through Always There Staffing, where I was hired on as a temp hire for NextLink. Can't remember what they're called now. It used to be up the hill from Slumberland in Evelyn, or if they're even in business anymore, I don't know. But I pretty much was working 2 jobs, just got promoted to full-time, in a way. I couldn't stand one of the bosses that was completely ignorant to the fresh side of, or the market side of Walmart, because I actually knew the culinary art field and whatnot. They did not. Out of 2 weeks that I had left, I accidentally, when I posted my 2-week notice, I missed 1 day. I forgot if I had a day off or not. And I was so into my into my job at NextLink that I basically forgot all about Walmart for that one day. I'm like, oh no. And one of my female bosses, they reached out to me asking if everything was alright. I'm like, yeah, everything's all fine. But I ended up forgetting that I had a shift that day. Just like when you asked me if I worked in July of 2014, and I actually thought I worked later that day, or I had that day off, can't really remember, but I was visiting my grandma that was passing away at the time, and that was the last ever time I got to see her. And the last time I got to see my grandma, which is not a best memory of me, was I was crying because I was late for the very first time in my life. Late for my job. And I think that you tried your hardest to stay as long as you could at Target just until I could show up. But yeah, Walmart, they pretty much blacklisted me all because I missed one day during the 2 weeks that I had left at Walmart. Everyone was shocked to see me the day after I came in. They were like, dude, I thought you quit. And I'm like, not yet. Why? I gotta finish my 2 weeks. But, yeah. I know the story is going all over the place. It's okay, but it could be better.
Oh, gosh.
It could be better. Other jobs I could go full-time at. This one, I can't mentally handle full-time at this job. Because I've actually tried. Well, I work about, depending on the pay period or the week of the month or so, I get about 25 hours in a week, or about 50 hours a pay period. But the pay periods, they vary between 45 to 60 hour pay periods, which is nice in a way. Get paid every 2 weeks, even though they try to get us to believe we get paid semi-monthly. But no, it's bi-weekly, every 2 weeks. Well, I make about $14.60 an hour, but we get raises every May. When I first started, I was making $9.65, and then $10 within $10 an hour within my first 45 days. But yeah, it's a union job, and I'm not really much of a union dude, but I gotta put up with it.
As you can see, I run a very tight ship. See you again.
And according to my, let's just say political calls, I'll leave them at that. Political calls. And honestly, I would rather be politically ignorant than anything. Yep. That's what we do. We call. I miss the days when I was politically ignorant, where I didn't really give a damn. Well, I'm not really a Trump guy anymore, but I'm not a Biden guy either. Because to me, there's one thing that I noticed this country likes so much, and that is rich, white, old dudes. And I'm like, yeah. We need someone younger in there. We need someone that's even a female in there that actually has my views perfectly. Now, I used to root for Trump, but both Biden and Trump are old. Trump is too crazy. I was actually rooting for DeSantis, but he dropped out. I actually did not believe he was ever going to drop out. Alright, you have a good one, Charlie.
starburst sometimes.
Whoa!
Hey, watch out!